My West Hollywood story is exploring the iconic boulevards, endless shopping, and beautiful galleries. Inspiration is endless in West Hollywood. The neighborhood tells stories of established and emerging artists. You will find fashion and styles from all over the world here. A California sunset is the perfect way to end our day. We will take VIP tickets to this show every night. Our vacation is just getting started. This is our West Hollywood story. Come and find yours.
LA Galaxy belongs on the best surfaces. Whether you're the best player or the best fan, every goal, every tackle, every last-second battle, it all requires precision, performance, and passion. The LA Galaxy trust AstroTurf to provide the best surfaces, because champions deserve the best. AstroTurf, the official synthetic turf and hybrid field building partner of the LA Galaxy.
My dad was a farmer. And when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised, or believing that men provide and they don't struggle. But we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's hitting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're gonna remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Firearms are the #1 cause of death among kids, but we know that healthcare workers can make a huge difference. This is why prevention is absolutely critical. It starts with listening to the community, leaning in on those conversations to better inform what is the approach that you want to take. You are the champions for change. You can be the catalyst for integrating firearm injury prevention strategies into your practice and really benefiting your community. Let's agree to agree that we all have a role to play in ending this crisis.
In Major League Baseball, you could dream with no limits. You could become your hero.
Oh, he's done it again.
Steal the show. Or even start a new club.
The 40-70 season.
You could meet the moment and exceed the hype. You can write a new chapter of history and let your city dream again. This season, anything can happen.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Our South Carolina story is told through love. We always felt the need to take a moment for ourselves, and the ocean has always drawn us closer. Charleston was such a romantic destination, with its ancient oaks and beautiful walking paths through town. But we love hiking too, and Greenville gave us a perfect view. This is our South Carolina story. What's yours?
Brilliant again. She just...
Preparation have begun as the world's best players set their sights on the tournament.
The atmosphere is building here in the stadium, particularly this
Well, it means a lot to the community. It means enhancing the community. We are so pleased and so proud of the fact that the Braves are involved and participating in its upkeep and making sure that when we come here, we can be all very pleased and very happy about the way it's being kept and the offerings that it has to the community.
Man, we're here at a beautiful Adams Park where they just revealed the Hank Aaron statue. Again, the greatest of all time, creating opportunities. Henry Aaron, Billy Aaron, they're doing it once again with partnership with the Atlanta Braves. Unbelievable moment in this park of Adams Park.
Big things for our kids, just to have the inspiration that, you know, maybe one day they can be the next Hank Aaron. So I'm really proud of what the city has done for the community.
Day 2, and we have reached the semifinal for the Appalachian Athletic Conference. It's the men's volleyball tournament. St. Thomas and the Bobcats have advanced, as has Warner University. We welcome you inside of the Tribe Athletic Complex in Kingsport, Tennessee, on the Southeast Sports Network and our simulcast to the National Sports Broadcast Network, SCSNsports.com, NSBNsports.com. So glad you're along for the ride. I'm Gabriel Shrine. We're about ready to get underway between these two. These are the numbers that have brought these two programs to this point in the season. 22 wins for the Bobcats, 9 for the Royals. 1,100 kills to the 850 of Warner. 12.5 kills per set for St. Thomas. 1048 for the Warner Royals. The hit percentage, 350 on the season for St. Thomas. 203 for the Royals, and the assist, 1,000 to 803. These two programs are ready to go after an electric day one in the tournament. Both of them advanced in hard-fought sets. Both of them looked fantastic yesterday. I'll walk you through how they got here in just a moment, but before we tip off our starting lineup, for Warner, it's Troyer, Graham, Sipragic, Welling, Rudolph, and Akavali. And Sipragic is the only reason Warner made it here. They powered him through with a couple of really nice plays. He had a run that was 5-0 that was electric yesterday. St. Thomas is as good as it gets. Marsons, Diaz-Dubé, Ingram, Negrao, Perez, and Abruznik, the starting lineup for the Bobcats. They're ready to go. As we get into today's broadcast, I'll walk you through the schedule, what we saw yesterday, what's coming up today. We'll talk about the other programs and who is most likely to meet the victor in this game in the championship tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We'll have full coverage of the other semifinal game today at 4:30 Eastern Time, live on SCSNsports.com and NSBNsports.com and across all of our platforms. These guys are ready to go. The officials, a final few words. And Mark checks in at the table and grabs the game ball as we are ready to go. Welcome inside of the Tribe Athletic Complex. It's men's tournament volleyball, the Appalachian Athletic Conference. One team moves on to the championship. We decide who that'll be right now. And a look as we get started at yesterday's schedule at the bottom of your screen. Warner advanced in a tough slugfest against Bluefield and the Rams, 3-1. They won in 4 sets, and importantly, I think that wore them out. That was a late finish. It was 9:30 Eastern Time last night. Pretty quick turnaround to be back at 1 o'clock today, battling to keep your season going. St. Thomas is as fresh as anybody in this tournament is going to be. They came out on fire, won 3-0 yesterday. Lasered through and off St. Thomas. It's 2-0. Rolls over the top. The dunk goes. Floated over. Up front and banged off the blocker. Lasered off of the Bobcat. This falls to the floor. 4-0 for St. Thomas. What a start. A red-hot run. All St. Thomas Bobcats as we get started, and another. St. Thomas looking fantastic in Kingsport, Tennessee. St. Thomas keeps it going early. All Bobcats so far. Five 0 has become 6-0. Four early attacks, hitting 750 to start. We play on. Off the net, the error gets the Royals on the board. They'll take it. Darian Graham. Backdoor, St. Thomas off the block and out. And I got to tell you, Kalen Ingram is one of the finest athletes in America. He is a star, a stud, electric on the net. So fun to watch him do his thing. The athleticism, the raw power. He is just a special piece. On the inside, Rudolph fights that through. Backdoor and off the block. Another one for St. Thomas. The Cats are out ahead in the tournament, 8-1. Floated over for the Royals. Sabrajic put that over the top, and Warner gets one back. 8-2. Royals will service. Sabrajic again. Dugout controlled through the block. Returned, and this goes past Kalen Ingram and paints the back of the wall. Sabrajic will dish again. Rolls over and dug out. Hammered off the block. Lasered to the back line. Finessed up front, and the point goes for Warner. Really nice start for Warner. Another look at that point. First the dig. They return it over the top and finish beautifully. This goes, no problem there. Banged up front again. Bobcats leading 10-5 in the first set. Dugout for the Warner Royals, who go to the backside, and Mark calls them for the violation. Cats leading with 11. Life University and Reinhardt University are watching this duel, and both of them know facing the winner of this tomorrow in the championship going to be a tall task. Royals across, and Warner paints the back line. Great dish, great power. Caleb Welling showing off what he's got. Fired that one through perfectly. Great serve, rejected off the block and out for St. Thomas. They've got a dozen. And again, that's all power, looking really good. just right off the block. This is through, easy one. 13-7, Warner takes it. Odd. So, just some insight. I'm deeply, deeply sorry to fans of St. Thomas and the Bobcats yesterday. Unable to get video out of this building. It's a cement building. It's an older building. And so we were unable to get out on a hardline network. And the school network has all kinds of firewalls on it, as I'm sure you can imagine, of the public school district. And we were able to get whitelisted later in the day. That's why we're able to give you good video today. Apologize for that. But we're still having some odd stuff, so I don't know why Warner fans, the Cumberland Phoenix logo is coming through, but we apologize for that. Timeout on the floor. It's 13-8. It's become 15-8. St. Thomas leads. Look at how we got here. A 3-0 sweep over Carolina yesterday in game one. 3-1 sweep. Well, not sweep, but victory. And a hard-fought one against Bluefield last night for Warner. 2 other sweeps yesterday. Life and Reinhardt battling at 4:30 today. This is game 1 of 2 in the semifinal. Back inside Tribe Athletic. Bobcats of St. Thomas battling Warner. Royals fire this through and off the blocker. Perfect delivery. Dug out. Hammered off again, and it finds the floor for St. Thomas. Fired to the back and dug out. St. Thomas through, kept alive. And perfectly done by Warner. Blocked up front. Lifted into the air. Fired for the end line, and Warner takes the point. They've got a dozen. Reinhardt University has arrived. So now both Life, the Eagles, and Reinhardt, the Eagles, are standing by and awaiting their semifinal battle. Sapragic. St. Thomas across and hammered through by Warner. Lifted way up high, and he just absolutely blasted that off the block. How about the effort up front by Mr. Ramon Rudolph, showing off his power against the all-athletic Ingram. Sapragic again. Backside, smashed through and dug out. Finessed across and tried to bury that. It's out of here. Well done. No chasing that down. That's exactly what you want to see out of your guys, right? Serviced over. Perfectly done as that goes out. Through with no problem. And that'll result in a timeout taken by the Royals, as this one has become controlled by the Bobcats, 21-13 in our first set.
What if you could have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself as the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century. Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
Lifted over, and that goes out. St. Thomas gets it as it sails off of the floor. Cats are leading big time. Ingram will service. All done. Pushed over. Laser through. St. Thomas has got 23, and they lead by 10. How about the power on that? Fired off the block. Oh, he dug it out, and they're going to say that hit the boards. Coach is trying to argue his case. Had a great conversation with him when he got here. Very nice guy. And both coach and our man over here is doing some work on the up official. Come on, guys, come on. Trying to convince him. I don't think it's going to work, but I appreciate the effort. So the Royals are going to take the point in the late stages of set number one. It's 23-14. Ramon will do the service. Rudolph sails this over the top. It goes long for a Bobcat point. Set point for St. Thomas. Warner Royals lifted up, banged off. Bobcats to the front line. A couple of fakes, finessed over, and he gets it to go. St. Thomas able to finish that. Well done, well touched through to take the set. And a quick look back at how they finished it. Watch the finesse. Perfectly dropped in to wrap up set number one and give the Bobcats the lead. 1-0. They take it 25-14 on SCSN.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind.
Sit in the hip like, whenever you tip them up, got to sit in the hip like,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that.
Got it, but stays fair.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Set number 2 right now from Kingsport, Tennessee. Bobcats take set 1, 25-14. The official directing traffic before we're ready to go.
Yeah, exactly. We just needed the service on the stick.
He was back here. He's back here. Service on my left.
Okay, trying to get this sorted out. The official having a word with our scorers table. He's at the bottom left of your screen, and after she confirms, dishes the ball. Cats will get us rolling. This is Rafael Obrusnik. Obrusnik. Service is underway in set 2. Right off the tape, it's 1-0. Rafael, good drop in there for the ace. Just paints that back line. Looking for another. This time it's dug out. Backside, hammered off the block and blown dead. This time it's a Royals point.
Just say my name, Mark.
Thank you.
Floated over. Ingram off the block, tried to kick it out of there. The Royals take this. Kalen's had so much ease working up on the twine this year. I think Rudolph has got him surprised a little bit. Sapragic doing very well. Akvali helping out as well. Marich has been a problem. Cats back across, banged off the block. Warner Royals cooking with gas. It's 3-1. Floated back and Ingram off the block. That's gone. Good fight through. St. Thomas finishes that off. And Cameron Gray gets up high, shows off his athleticism. McGraw to service. Goes long. Rolls through. Deadlocked again at 4. Perfectly dropped home. Bobcats to the backside, dug out. Off the block, and this goes for Royal Point. Warner looking really good. Rolled over, kept alive. Obrusnik to Ingram. He just touched that over. Royals to the center, finessed. Back to Kaylin Ingram, who lasers that into the boards. Put that right off the blocker, and St. Thomas heating up. Marston's delivered that. Drops perfectly over the line. And now Ingram will service. Pulled off the floor. Look at the floater. Almost misdirected. Obrusnik puts it back, and Marsons can't knock it through as Warner takes the point. Quick point on the error. Banged off the block, kicked. Obrusnik finessed over, still alive. Warner Royals off the block, and they take the point. Really well done. Put it right off the block and out. Fired through, and not going to get that. Hit the floor. What a second set. Put together by the Warner Royals so far. Warner digs it out. Back across, and tried to finesse it through. Having none of that, Obrusnik showing off the power. South Florida side serviced. Looking for the two-handed jam, somehow still alive. Royals just send it back over. And misdirected. KJ Harrison to service. Banged off of the block. Oh, baby. Watch this. In front, bam! Rudolph denies him. Ramon has got Life University making noise. You can tell he's feeling it. Smiling down there at the net, having a good time. Popped into the air. Here's the floater up front for St. Thomas. Just touched over. Harrison back. Fired off the block and dug out. He chased it down. Ingram keeps the volley going. What a play. Royals howitzer through. Warner takes the point. They lead 11-9. It's their largest lead of the match in our second set, just by 2. Harrison looking to keep the momentum going. Bombs away as this goes long. St. Thomas will take it. Obruznik. Maybe some confusion at the table, sorted out. Bruznik rolls it over the tape. Pushback, Warner, Royals through. Doug finessed, looking for the jam, rejected. Pinballed all around. Hammered off the block. Warner back after it. Royals. Doug to the back line. Here's another try. Ingram looking to finesse this to the floor, and somehow the Bobcats take the point after that wild sequence. Just able to get that one to the floor. Little ace action, a dozen to 11 now. Obruznik will deliver again. He's done really well for St. Thomas today. Right along the tape, they're going to give it to him. Man, pinpoint delivery. He couldn't have walked over there and set it down in a better spot. Right on the line. Obruznik going to keep it going. Looking for the back corner, and he hits our official. Just a bit long. Back across. Ingram hammers that to the floor. Well, that lead erased immediately as it's been a 4-0 run for the St. Thomas Bobcats. Short. Back and forth we go between these two. Fired off the block and out. Ingram pushes that one off of him. Their advantage 2. Nice delivery. Rudolph forcing him to dive for it. St. Thomas recovers and just tosses this over. Royals to the back line, perfectly delivered. Set number 2 feels like a tug of war. Royals, Rudolph. Popped up. Flipped over the top. Tried to tee it up, just desperation, kept it alive. Back across for Ingram and off the block. Floated over. St. Thomas to the back line takes another. They've got a 3-point advantage, and we're into the late stages of this. Fired and a bit long. They're going to say that is a Royal point. How about that? Both coaches directing traffic on the floor. Down official says, let's go. Caleb Welling, he's dug out a Brusnick, pushed it right to the boards. That makes it 18-16. And another one. Serviced over the top. (19-17). We're getting close to that pivotal back stretch. Warner needs to catch up and keep pace. Through, Brusnick up front backside, banged over, dug out by Harrison. Delivered left off, fired long, and he paints the back line, but it's out, and that goes for St. Thomas. A timeout on the floor as it's reached a pivotal stage. Can the Warner Royals come from behind and even us up at a set apiece? Find out next.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Brusnik. Good delivery. Good job by Warner coming out of the timeout. They really needed that. They get a quick point. They're only trailing by 2 in our second set. And what is a race to the finish line? (21-18) St. Thomas. Very different energy from them down this back stretch. They're looking to finish it up without any stress. Banged off the block, and the Warner Royals still within 2. Back across, Ingram fired it off the block. (23-19). Scratch that, 22-19, wow. Get this guy a cup of coffee. Dugout, back across. Nice dig, he's got to keep it going. Brusnik does. Out front off the block, still alive. St. Thomas Bobcats looking for 23. Ingram's dish is banged over by Rudolph. Pushed up front, battle at the tape. Finessed it off, and Warner gets the point. Back within 2 again. Oh, baby. Rudolph. Dug out. Sauced over for Ingram, and this finds its way to the boards. The Royals trail by 1 in set number 2. You can feel the electricity in the Tribe Athletic Complex. And a timeout taken on the floor. 22-21. Warner Royals in striking distance in Kingsport. Flipped over. Oh, he couldn't control as it rattles off a row A. St. Thomas of the Bobcats leading by 2 and within striking distance of claiming 2-0. This is Kaylin Ingram. STU. Dugout. Centered, he's just gonna poke it over. Fire fired over by the Bobcats. Harrison to the front line. Backdoor blasted through to the floor. We're within one. 23-22, and Warner a chance to equalize in our second set. Ingram to Harrison. Dished across. They try that same play and it works again. Tied at 23 in our second set. Banged off the block, and that is going to go for St. Thomas. (24-24), must win by 2. Hammered for the back line and just able to get it. (25-24). First set point. Warner to keep it rolling, and it goes too long. 26-24, the second set falls into the back pocket of St. Thomas as well. And we'll look back at the point that set up all of that. Obviously the set point, a long delivery, but this is how they were able to take it. Went up front, bang, right to the corner by Ingram. They take it 26-24. It's 2 sets to nil in Kingsport, Tennessee at the Tribe.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. He can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. I'm not wondering anymore. Love, your mind. Let's see how far we can go.
It's time.
Oh, terrific.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Back where we're ready to start our third set. Welcome inside of the Tribe Athletic Complex. I'm Gabriel Schrei on the Southeast Sports Network in our simulcast to NSBN. Today, it's the AAC Men's Volleyball Championships. This is the semifinal, game 1 of 2 today, and the Warner Royals are on the ropes. Warner has got to get some traction early in this third set and stage a comeback against St. Thomas to avoid having their season come to a close. Battle them right down to the wire in set number 2. Can they keep that momentum up? You can hear the fans. Let's go Royals. Life Eagles. Obruznik. Banged by Kaylin Ingram. Look out below. Trying the other side, and this time it's finessed through for a St. Thomas point. Really nice block on that first attempt up front at the net. Shows off his ability to control that power from Kaylin Ingram, who comes through like a lightning bolt. Just couldn't push it through that time. Little long, Warner takes a freebie. And this one finds its way to the floor without a problem. Warner. Hammered off, dug out, and unable to keep that alive. Bobcats ahead 3-1. They've already got a pair of sets in their back pocket. This rolls over the boards. Warner gets it. Floated over, just rolls over the tape. Back across. Ingram to Harrison. Rudolph over the top, it's dug out. Obruznik. Banged, and it goes over the line, but last touched by Warner on the way out. And nobody's happy about that. You can see Coach is very upset. Making his case to our referee, the down official, Mark. Four to 3. Rudolph. Whoa. Hey. Set over. Ramon up front. Warner. Somehow through. Ingram pops it into the air. Just finessed over. Couldn't find the floor. Trying again. Popped over the top. Banging around, and the pinballing ball finds its way to the floor. Playing some plinko to make it 4-all in our third set. Oh boy. The energy through the roof in our semifinal in Kingsport. And again, Coach having a word. Now both coaches are out on the floor, and the assistant coach as well for St. Thomas. I'm not sure if there was a collision under the net or contact. Down official does not look happy. Still having a word down low and trying to get his point across. Being razzed by the crowd in the process. Gabriel Negrau is the one he's talking to. Negrau's had a nice day, hitting .273. We'll do it too. It's okay. Roped off the twine. Rudolph can't get it over the top. St. Thomas has been much more efficient, and they've got more kills. 286 to the 173 delivered by Warner's Royals so far. They've also had 29 kills to the 20 of Warner. Poked into the air, up front, delivered center, fake, blast into the end line. 5-all in set 3. Zero errors by the Bobcats, not a single reception error, 6 by the Warner Royals. Popped up front, backdoor Ingram, oh my goodness. A hammer finds the boards from Kalen. He's short. Freebie. Clean, controlled performance from St. Thomas, and statistically, they've been better in every phase. But you take the energy, the momentum, the feeling that Warner has had, the way it feels in the gym, you clean that up a little bit. Think about how close that second set was. Think about how close this is. You're a couple of cleaned up plays and moments away from doing it. St. Thomas will Brusnik. Just over. Harrison front line. Fired off the block, and that one skeeters over the tape for the Bobcats. Warner's taking lower quality swings, which is not a big deal, but they're not finishing consistently. St. Thomas gets the better looks, and they finish them. Warner's got to match that efficiency. St. Thomas paints the back line. Six aces by the Bobcats, grows to 7. Warner has yet to record an ace in this match. Look out! Almost lost the commissioner of the Appalachian Athletic Conference, Bill Popp. Coach thought that ball was coming for him. Bill Popp will be with us tomorrow morning before we get started with our championship bout between the winner of this match and our 4:30 match that's between the Eagles, Life and Reinhardt, respectively. This is a conference that's growing rapidly across multiple sports. They were telling me between sets about new affiliate members in multiple sports, and I'm going to leave that for him to share. Excited to do so, though. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise or give away info. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Harrison, up front of Brusnik, banged off the block and out. St. Thomas leading 11-7. Set one was a blowout. St. Thomas hit 407 and sprinted to the finish line, 25-14. But then in set two, they were kind of out of control. Only hit 176 in that second set. They won, though, 26-24. Serviced over the top. How did he dig that out? What a play. Cats to the corner. STU's got a dozen. Ingram's the primary guy. 13 kills, 16 points. Marzens has got 7. Rudolph shining bright to the boards. Ramon paints it. We're within 3. McGraw's got 5 kills. St. Thomas is kind of spreading this around really well. Warner, Rudolph is the guy. Ingram, oh boy. When Calum gets open on that backside, Ingram gets it up top. There is nothing you can do to get in the way. Warner's got to find some consistent production. And they've got the Royals out of system as Rudolph puts that one right on the line. Man, that couldn't have been closer. And this rolls over the floor. So St. Thomas started with clinical volleyball. Super clean, setting, finishing, passing. But kind of have fallen off the wagon. It was a rough second set. And now Warner is disrupting their game plan, their flow. Hanging with it, hanging with it. Royals man delivers a Brusnik across. Trying to paint the floor. Blaze to the back line, but it's long. 3-point advantage remains for St. Thomas and the Bobcats. Marzens. Doing work. Violation down inside. 15-11. Timeout on the floor. Maybe not.
We just went straight 6-man.
Say that again?
Just do a straight 6-man rotation.
Yeah.
That's the way we used to.
Oh, I know. Now it's all like, you can't cross the wall. Like, you have to know the next server to know who you should be next to and all that
Somebody's timing this in the stands and shouting out, it's been X amount of time, it's been X amount of time. Hammered to the floor for Warner's Royals as they've got a dozen. Darian Graham got the kill. What a floater. Harrison pulls it out. Backside, dished well, and the call.
Was that on 18, Mark? 11.
Dug out. The block error by Arturo Diaz-Dube resulted in the call a moment ago. This time it rolls over 16-13, St. Thomas. Monaco. Bobcats floater. Ingram off the block, still alive. No call, and this falls short. Miscollected. Great placement. Backside, fire through, and this paints the line. Bobcats get another. Reno Erdi shouting out to his guys. And it rolls through. So the Cats lead by 3 late in the third set. They already lead 2-0. Pedro Davila, 5th season for him as the head coach of this program. Also doing some work out on the boards. Brunswick. Right on the end, and they're going to give that to Warner, saying it was out. Harrison, the Apopka, Florida native. Fired up front, and it finds its way to the ground anyhow. 18-17, we're within 1. Great play again. We've seen so much of Ramon Rudolph. 6'4" senior from Miami, Florida, out of Hollywood Hills High. He's been a difference maker. At the right time, and it finds its way off the corner of the floor. It's 19-17. Listen, the Bobcats, their efficiency over the course of this match through 2 3/4 sets, 316 to the 188 hitting of Warner. Their service pressure, 9 aces to the 1 of the Royals. Perfect passing, just 1 reception error to the 8 of Warner. Off the block, this goes Royals. Cleaner offense, more options, better tempo. You're not going to win with 9 reception errors against a team this clean. Warner's got energy. They've got momentum. They're trying to keep it alive. It's going to take more than that against a team that is just ice cold. Doug, front line of Brusnik across, fired off the block, still moving, double touched. And that's just a good play up front out of your man, who's able to bury it through the block. Michael Marzens, the outside hitter, a graduate student from Pembroke Pines, gets it done. Warner needs 6 points quick. Fired, Rudolph gets the first. When you're hitting 300 and your opponent is under 200, the math is tough, though. I'm not saying they can't. It's a tall order. Well placed. Cats Fire that off the block, and it goes for Warner, who's deadlocked us at 20. Royals are still fighting, swimming upstream. Crowd is letting us have it. So we've got multiple conversations happening. We got Coach talking to Mark. That's Coach Davila. We've also got a conversation happening with our up official. Milos Sapragic, the junior from Frutog, Serbia. 6'3". He's out of Gimnasia Svetar Markovic. The Serbian puts it over the top. Banged by Kalen Ingram. Harrison takes it out. Warner Royals looking to take the lead, and they do. Warner University out in front in set number 3. How about them Royals just finding a way to get it done? And a timeout. A timeout in the third set. It's 21-20. Warner Royals just hanging around in Kingsport, Tennessee. We'll see if they can take set number 3.
What if you can have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself. As the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century, Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
Back in our third set. Fired off. Bobcats take it. We're deadlocked at 21. St. Thomas would love for this to be the last set and take the sweep and move on to the championship. Warner Royals are fighting to keep their season alive, and they've done a great job down the stretch in this third set. The second set was very close to the bitter end as well. Bobcats, Harrison couldn't collect. 22-21 Bobcats. Urgency versus control. Warner's playing for survival. St. Thomas is just trying to finish this up, right? This is a business trip for the Bobcats. Warner's talking about their season, careers of seniors. Very different energy. A timeout again on the floor as it's 22-21 in our third set. And the door in danger of being closed. We'll take a look at our schedule, how we got here, and what to expect still. This is the full tournament. 3-0 sweep against Carolina, the Bruins yesterday to start the tournament off for St. Thomas. That took us to Reinhardt and Weber, and the Eagles did the same thing, kind of controlled things right through against the Warriors. Life, a 3-0 sweep against Truett McConnell. Now, that was well-seeded. It was a lot of fun, but the Eagles looked really good and moved on past the Bears into today's semifinal game. Warner, the Royals, had a slugfest last night, and that's got to be hurting them right now. We're in the third set. You're tired. You're playing this Bobcats side that's just got a loaded roster, and you had to fight your way through. In the late game, we're talking they're playing until 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern time last night against the Rams. A 3-1 victory in set 4. That takes a lot of energy out of you. They're here, they're with it, they're trying to finish. Can they do it? Can they force a fourth set? Two sets to nil. Bobcats, they've got Warner on the ropes. Warner's hitting .375 in this third set. Royals see this driven to the floor by St. Thomas. Bobcats 2 points away from the sweep. Warner is finally in a system, finally efficient, playing cleanly, but they've got to dig deep. Fired off the twine, a freebie. Ten aces in the full match to the 2 of the Royals for St. Thomas. 2 reception errors to the 10 of Warner. Even with his push, the overall match still favoring the Bobcats, but Warner's feeling it, trying to force that fourth set. 23-22, Bobcats lead. St. Thomas across for Ingram, hammered off the block, and it finds the boards. Set point, match point for St. Thomas, the South Florida side. And a timeout taken by the Warner Royals, and an excellent time to do so. Fighting for the survival of your season against St. Thomas and the Bobcats in what has been such a close match, trailing by 2, and they are facing match point to advance to the championship. You can do that. You can come back from this, but first you have to escape set number 3, get your first set claimed in this match, and see what you can do in set 4. They played so clean in this third set, a total reversal from an abysmal start in set 1, really. They were hitting less than 200. It was a clinic from St. Thomas. They raced through that first set. Then they battled them really well in set 2. And again, we've come down to the wire in this third set, but the clean play of the Bobcats, problematic. St. Thomas has got to side out cleanly. They've got to avoid errors and just stay in system, get this over with. Warner has got to serve aggressive, stay in rhythm. But first, you've got to handle this service right here. Marsons, the outside hitter from Pembroke, wants to send us to the championship. Dug out. Off the block, and it goes for St. Thomas. Bobcats win. Bobcats win. Another look. St. Thomas hammered up front. Very well done. Right at the line. Rejected over the top. And St. Thomas, the Bobcats, win it in 3 sets, a sweep against the Warner Royals. 25-22, the end of our third set. Really, really well done. St. Thomas, another chip to the championship and looking to take some hardware home tomorrow. South Florida fans, St. Thomas fans, we will see you 1 p.m. Eastern time start. We'll have the commissioner of the Appalachian Athletic Conference on prior to that, and inviting you to tune in on all of our platforms. 4:30 Eastern, we'll have the Life Eagles and Reinhardt Eagles to see who will battle the Bobcats in tomorrow's championship. Should be a lot of fun. They take a moment to celebrate. All games and events airing on our networks are broadcast live and are copyright material. Today's game will be archived and available for replay inside of the app or platform where you viewed it. This has been a presentation of the Southeast Sports Network and Tri Media. For the fans, for the Bobcats, For the Warner Royals, who had an incredible season, and everybody here, I'm Gabriel Schrei saying so long from inside of the Tribe Athletic Complex in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that.
Got him, it stays fair.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Quincy, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Quessy.
His name is Quincy. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Quincy.
Quincy! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house.
Spin move! Quincy, take the slap! Hike! Here comes Fred Warner!
I'm open!
He's got Jefferson!
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Quincy.
Where is that ball going?
Nobody was little number.
Oh no!
Bring it, little man!
Cam Jordan!
I'll see you tomorrow, Quincy!
All of the ways to watch your favorite local and regional sports. Join us now on Twitch TV. You can also find NSBN on Amazon Fire TV or visit us live on YouTube as we stream games there as well. Another fan favorite way to watch is nsbnsports.com. You can also find us through our NSBN app, free to download from the Google Play Store, and Roku TV, where you can find all of our content. NSBN Sports, visit us at nsbnsports.com.